I'm trapped inside of this room until I find at least one reference for every brawler in Brawl Stars. For example, this piece of paper reminds me of Paper Cordelius. I need to find 95 more of these. This will require me to remember every single little detail about every single brawler. And if I happen to give up on this challenge or even fail it, then I'll have to DM OJ something really personal about myself. And that's the last thing I want to do. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Our first item will be this cat. This cat looks just like Kit. Number 1 checked off. I have another, and this one will be kind of fun. It was sent by YouTube logo. One of the Chester voice lines is, "Look, Mom, I'm YouTube famous," or something. That's a Chester reference right there. So now next we have this little trophy of a star, which I'm going to be using for Star Poker. I don't think there's any other musical things in here. And that's a pretty free one. We have a pencil here. This could be a couple brawlers, but I'm going to choose Truant's Penny, one of the newest Penny skins. For her super, she shoots up little pencils from the ground, which I think that's a pretty smart one. We have the Samsung Galaxy ZFold7. This reminds me of this one experience I used to have. What if you were kidnapped by Tribe Gaming, stranded on a remote island with 15 other unemployed creators, with the only thing on you being the Samsung Galaxy ZFold7 and Brawl Stars, all for the chance of $10,000 if you're the last one standing. This was possibly one of the hardest challenges I was ever a part of. You don't understand. I was the underdog. My Heartstuck Bronze was up against Masters 3 players like Corey, Spen, and Jimbo. Challenge after challenge, I needed to be skillful, strategize, and form alliances, or else I would have been booted off immediately. But I persevered, all thanks to my Samsung Galaxy ZFold7. With its 6.5-inch display, I could use it like a traditional phone when I need it, but lock in when it's open. Not to mention the Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, which gives me the power, the speed, and the screen that I need for all of the challenges given. Trust me when I say, I needed that speed. These challenges were tough. No! There's no way. No, my God. There's no way. Despite being a folding phone, this is the lightest and thinnest phone that I've ever used. Like, look at that. It's almost as thin as like Paper Cordelius. Like, legit. Without the ZFold7, I don't think I would have had a chance of being the last star standing. Make sure to go watch the full video on the Tribe Gaming channel to see how well I perform. And while you're at it, go click the link down below to get your very own ZFold7. Okay, now this is my YouTube outfit, so of course I have the Spike hat. That's a Spike reference. It's literally just Spike. I gotta take what I can get, right? I gotta take this one's actually pretty cool. I have this coaster with a bell on it. Bell Nani skin. Oh, okay. Yeah. And while we're at this desk, there's actually a ton of references we can do. This little magnet I made back in VidCon of last year of Hank. That's literally just a shrimp in a tank. That's Hank, bro. We also have this lavalier mic here, which is a reference to Miko because he carries around a boom mic, which is a type of microphone. And then we also have this bubble gum, which is of course a reference to me. And then the last one on top of this desk is this little Lego set of Mario. That's an 8-bit reference because he is made looking like an 8-bit. Okay, no, I'm kind of proud of this one. I have these earbuds, and Grom's projectiles are called buds. Okay, these buds, they're both buds. Okay, now that one's pretty good. We have this hearts. There's a lot of heart brawlers, but I'm gonna go with Cupid Piper for this. And this is actually a 2-in-1 because if we open up this little box here, there's a bunch of chocolates inside, which is just like what Romantic Dynamite throws with his bomb. Dude, 2-in-1. That's great. And then we also have this little motorcycle build here, which is just like Biker Buster. Yo, Biker Buster, right? Moving away from that, we also have this little teddy bear dog toy, which is just like Teddy Bear Sam. It's Teddy Bear Sam. And we also have just a ton of dog toys here, which, that's obviously Colonel Ruffs. Okay, now this one's kind of weird, but we have this shelf here, which has 4 layers to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know what that is? Those are the 4 stages of Surge upgrade level. We have Surge right there in that form of that shelf. Let's speed run a couple more. We have Goblins, which is Goblin Carl. Bazooka from Boom Beach here has a rocket launcher, just like Brock. Over here we have Heavy from Boom Beach, and he has a little minigun, just like Pam does. I also have this little postcard from Tribe Gaming that says Happy Holidays, which is a reference to Holiday Party Frank. We also have this little deck of playing cards, which you would think would be Chester, but this is actually a reference to that one Gambling Griffs. We have this book about Freakonomics, which could be Melody because she's a bit freaky, but we do have where it says here, it says a rogue economist. Rogue Mortis. Now we have this Christian book called The Confessions, and I feel like this could be a link to a lot of the angel skins, which specifically I'm gonna choose Martyr Meg because I think it's gonna be kind of hard to get like a Meg. But right down here, Ellie won a Nobel Peace Prize. You know who else won a Nobel Peace Prize? Rosa Parks. And you know who Rosa Parks is based off of? Rosa. Now we have this book about Rick Pitino, who actually grew up in this place called Louisville. Do you know what those first 3 letters of Louisville are? L-O-U. That's Lou. We just got a Lou reference. Now this this book is about Netflix, and of course, Lola is an actress, so she's gonna be on Netflix. This book is about the former CEO of Walt Disney, and in this one sandy skin, his super looks exactly like Mickey Mouse, and of course, Mickey Mouse is owned by Disney. This book is about Nike, and Nike is of course known for making shoes, and who's the brawler that uses shoes the most? Fang. Now, I don't know what this book is about, but there's an eyeball right in the middle, and that one Byron skin shoots off eyeballs for his attack. This one's pretty obvious. There's a bunch of birds on it. That means it's correct. This book is all about money, which makes me think of Griff, but I'm going to go with Colette, who taxes you, because we already have Griff. So it's Colette. This is about Colette. Okay, this one is so free. We have this book right here, which was written by Tara. This book right here, in the little footnote, it says, built to last. Last hurrah from the Tick Gadget. Tick's Gadget last hurrah right here. Oh my gosh. This book talks about Roman rule, which makes me think of Medusa M. Now, this book is how leaders learn, which doesn't really matter, but we have this little thing here that says he has a podcast with this person named Laurie Bishop. Star Park Gift Shop. Edgar works at the Star Park Gift Shop. Right here, we have this little medal that I got from VidCon. This says Hot Take Heavyweight. Primo is a heavyweight bro. This lanyard I got from DreamHack Dallas, and at the end of DreamHack is hack, just like Virus Charlie. There are a couple of swimming medals over here. Swimming, you swim at the beach bell. We also have this little Lego Friends set here, and there's actually a chair that has a leopard print. Leopard Max. Not only that, but there's also a pizza box, just like Pizza Oven Ash. You won't believe this, but there's another little fire thing here, which could be Wizard Barley, because he throws fireballs. And there's another! There's a little construction hat Lego piece. Constructor Jackie. There is a little black and white newspaper piece right here inside of the set. And this one makes me think of Manga Oni Kenji, an unreleased skin for Kenji. Now, we also have this picture here, which is made by this guy named Kandinsky. Kandinsky, take the first 5 letters. Candy. Mandy's Candy. Ooh. Now, I also have a bunch of these pins on this whiteboard over here, which I don't want to show because there's some personal information on it, but there's a bunch of them. There is this one pin, which looks like the Shelly Fast Forward Gadget, so that's Shelly. We have this little pin that says, never apologize for your art. Art, Barry paints, painting is art. That's Barry. This one says, hashtag stop Asian hate. I'm gonna keep doing that, but Melody is Asian. Melody reference. This pin is of a rocket ship, and Janet as a rocket ship. She flies like a rocket ship. We have this broken up dog toy, which, you know, it's supposed to resemble a dog. It had ears and stuff until it was taken off, but this is a dog, just like Scrappy is a dog for Jesse. There's also this dog toy of Santa Claus, which is ho ho ho. This cord is meant to charge, and in one of Bull's voice lines, he says, charge. Okay, now we have this bin under my desk with a bunch of just junk in it, so I think we can find something. Down here we have Pikachu, which is an electric-type Pokemon, and there's a skin in Brawl Stars called Electroid Chuck, which is electric as well. Okay, now we also have this goblin who's breakdancing, and one of the brawlers, Mina, breakdances. We also have this little dinosaur guy, and Buzz is also a dinosaur. We also have this little McDonald's toy of the hamburger when the Minecraft movie came out, but he has the same outfit as the prisoner Grace. Okay, this one's kind of silly, but this ottoman can lift up into 2 separate parts, just like RT. My device here says it's 5:14 p.m. That means it's a time, like Finks. Because he's all about we time. Also have a light switch, which you switch on. Juju switches forms when she's on different things. Mario right here is riding on top of Yoshi, like how Draco rides on top of his dinosaur. Right up here on this Lego set box, it is in Spanish. And you know who's a Spanish brawler? The only one who says Fuego. It's Amber. It's Amber. Right down here on the same Lego set box, there are multiple of the same exact piece here, which is just like Leon's clone projector gadget. We also have this remote control, and Willow controls her enemy. This guy is dressed like a little baby with a little onesie. Eve has babies. We also have this pocket constitution, which has a bunch of rules that we have to follow. Rules like if we come all the way back here behind the TV, it's really dark and there's a lot of shadows. It's really shaded. Like shade. This little pom-pom ball is in the shape of a ball. That one's like Rico's balls. It's one of Rico's balls. Okay, we also have this little llama, which is Rainbow, which is gay. And okay, so this one could easily be like Shade because we have a Shade keychain, but we have 2 of these Shade keychains, which is like Larry Lori. They're twins. Twin for the win. We also have this little glove here that we use for drawing, but it's still a glove nonetheless, and Clancy has gloves on. He wears gloves. I don't know how I didn't get this one before, but Lily is a plant, and this is a model of a plant. Okay, now this one's a little bit of a stretch, but this is a futon. It was used as a bed. You wake up from your bed in the morning like Lumi's morning stars. Kaze is Japanese, and right here, there's a little picture of a torii gate. I'm pretty sure, which is Japanese.
So we have this backpack here, which holds a bunch of stuff. And you know what else holds a bunch of things? Trunk. Trunk holds a bunch of ants inside of his thing. That's a trunk. That's a trunk reference right there. I just found one. I just thought of one for Ollie. So Ollie hypnotizes. Hypnotize. Hypnotize. I totally forgot that Doug wore a hat. This hat is like Doug because he wears a hat. I don't really know what this thing is, but there's water inside and Otis lives in the water. Okay, now this one is a little bit weird. We have this Lego Minecraft set here, and right here there is a creeper, and creepers explode just like a squeak attack. I don't know how I didn't see this, but that crafting table set over there. It's a crafting table. You can make cookies in Minecraft. Pearl makes cookies. It's Pearl. This is a teddy bear. A bear. Bruce. Nita's bear. Bruce. What am I doing? Oh my gosh, I don't know how I didn't realize this. But this is another Christian book. Inside of churches, there are pews. One of Colt's voice lines is pew, pew, pew. Dude, that one's too good. Okay, so I just took this picture off my wall, but right here, there's this little hook here. And the only way to get that hook inside the wall is to drill a hole in the wall. Mo. He has a drill. Mr. P has a vampire skin, and vampires cannot see the reflection inside of a mirror. Right, that mirror is a Mr. P reference. Right up here, you can pull on these chains to turn on the light or turn off the light. It's like a gene pull. You pull it like Gene. Gene pull. Pull. Gene. I have a pop socket from Brawl Cup. It's a pop socket. Popcorn. Popcorn. Pop socket popcorn. Maisie. She's popcorn. Maisie. I have this pair of AirPods that run on Bluetooth. And then one of Bonnie's star powers is called Wisdom Tooth. They both have teeth. I found this little piece of metal. But what I can do with this, I can roll it. I can roll it like Daryl can roll. You see me rolling like Daryl. Oh my god, oh my god. This book is called The Leader's Pocket Guide. And do you know who would be a leader? A Boy Scout. And you know what Gus' skin is called? Boy Scout Gus. Right up here, there is a little nice picture that my grandma made, but there are butterflies and there are flowers. And do you know what those two things have in common? They pollinate. And bees pollinate. Bee. It's a bee reference. Okay, it's a bee reference. I can push my chair like Gale pushes brawlers away with his super. Right here is a TV, and you watch shows on the TV. Just like how Stu is a part of the stunt show trio. Okay, so Ziggy is what you could call like a magician, all right? He's a magician. He's a magician. Watch my thumb. Watch my thumb. My thumb just came off, and then my thumb's back. Magic. We have a window here, and it points to our neighbor's house. If I really wanted to, I could stalk, just like how Allie stalks Willow. Oh my god. Oh, we have one more. Jaeyoung. Jaeyoung's whole thing is that he's an alcoholic. Parties. I don't have anything party. He works a 9 to 5. He's fat. He's Korean. Jaeyoung! I'm Jaeyoung! That's the last one! Mr. B6000.